してくガラスの迷路ひび割れた声まだ消えないまま藤た記憶誰かの夢にすり替わる名前さえ今奪われてく聞こえるか胸の奥できしむ鎖の叫び逃げないで選ぶんだ自分だけの芯を一つ書き換えられた世界で僕は僕を上書きしてくささやく嘘切り裂きながら覚めないなら夢を燃やせ一つ操られた明日に君の本と響かせてかけ違えたストーリー今塗り替えてゆけ黒いタイピン運命に鼓動が刺さる笑うシステム感情を食らう震えた指でログアウト先を探してるでも君の手が確かにここにある忘れるな偽物でも選ぶ痛みはリアル奪えない願いだけが最後のパスワード一つ書き換えられた世界で僕は僕を上書きしてくささやく嘘切り裂きながら覚めないなら夢を燃やせ一つ操られた明日に君の本と響かせてかけ違えたストーリー今塗り替えてゆけ必殺君の声で暗いスクリプトを壊して一つ書き換えられた世界で僕は僕を更新してく挟むく影抱きしめながら傷ついても夢を離すな一つ操られた未来君と一緒に飛び越えて交差してくストーリー今始まりに帰ろう
That's right, boys. Shout out to everybody. Welcome to another episode of Hypnocast. That's right. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. We're going to dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. But before we do that, boys, you got to bring it in. Listen, come on. Let's go. Listen, I know it's like the day before the best day ever. I know. It's not Friday, okay? It's not Friday, but it is Thursday. So that's like kind of Friday. That's like kind of like 1 foot into the door that is Friday. You know what I'm saying? We all love Friday. I love Friday. Fridays, stop running away. Why are you running away? I'm literally talking about, you know what? Why? Why run away? Panthera, come back. Come back. Listen, it's almost Friday, but it is Thursday. And Thursday, I like Thursday. So we're going to celebrate by hugging each other. I don't care if you want to run away. We're going to grab you. We're going to bring you to the circle. We're going to hug each other right now and listen very closely. If you guys are watching over on YouTube, yes, you, like the stream. Do it. If you guys are watching over on Rumble, like the stream. Do it. Do it right now. And if you guys are watching anywhere else, that's impossible, and you're probably trying to run away because you're gay. Let's be real.
You are gay!
Get in here. Boys, we got to do the Big Army roll call, man. Let's see who's in the chat hanging out with us. We got a lot we got to talk about today. There's so much going on today. It's unbelievable, boys. I actually got a funny-ass video I want to show you, too. There's a lot. There's a lot. So who's in the chat right now hanging out with us on this beautiful Thursday? I wonder who's here. Who's actually here? Who wants to hang out with the Bigot Army? Or who wants to get caught up in their feelings and pretend like we don't exist and run away? Who's here? Let's see. We got the Gaming Wolf 87. What's going on, brother? How you doing? We got Yamato 85. What's going on, man? We got Mr. Melancholy. We got John D. We got Limitless Andre. We got Bugsy in the chat. What's going on, Bugsy? How you doing? We got Oliver Adam in the chat. We got Mornblade in the chat. We got Dark to Knave in the chat. What's going on, dude? We got Panthera in the chat. Shout out to Panthera. How you doing? We got Adrian Hanma. What's going on, brother? We got Diablo Mozart. Shout out to Diablo Mozart. We got the Fourth Wall Guy. We got Tanya Raven. We got Shinphil. We got Monkey Man 04. Gaming Wolf 87. Titan Wasp. What's going on, Titan Wasp? We got Griffin of Might. Got Too Cool Curry. We got Lady Titan Wasp. Man, we got the whole Titan Wasp squad in here. We got Mr. Melancholy. What's going on, dude? Sonia Lissette says she loves Thursdays. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome in, Sonia Lissette. We got John D. We got Matthew, not saying hero priest. What's going on here? Why are we not saying hero priest? What's going on here? You can't break that kind of a habit. Setsuna Shadow. What's going on, Setsuna? We got Yamato 85. What's going on, Yamato? How you doing? We got let me see, Monkey Man 04. Taffney. What's going on, Taffney? We got Ron DFK. Everybody touch the hat. Touch the hat right now. We got Dade 404. We got Jinx Hand. What's going on, Jinx Hand? Secret Final Boss. Shout out to Secret Final Boss. How you doing? We got, let me see, scroll down. We got Azrai. What's going on, Azrai? How you doing? We got apparently Baby Titan Wasp too. So shout out to you guys. The whole family's here. Holy shit. Shout out to you guys. Forgotten Vet. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Shout out to Forgotten Vet. Appreciate you, man. Frozen Dark. Wow. Just denying the hugs, huh? Just straight up denying the hugs? You don't love us anymore? Like, what's the deal? What's the deal? Review Big Cheese 200. What's going on, man? King Tatal is here. What's going on, King Tatal? Although King Tatal, when I was 5 minutes late, he was like, well, Hypnotic's not here. I guess I'm out. Peace, y'all. Look who's still here. We got Mornblade 626. What's going on, man? We got who else? Let me see. Scroll down. Let me scroll down. Poke Race. Fuck. The chat just moved too fast. No, I went to go click on your name. The chat's moving too fast. Where'd you go? Poke Race, where'd you go? Right here. There you go. Hypnotic thinks it's Thursday, but it's really money. Money? Is it money? Is Thursday money? Let's go! If Thursday's money, where's the money? No, I'm just kidding. I know you meant Monday, but money's okay too. We got King of all things possible. What's going on, brother? We got Magny32. What's going on, dude? We got Thanos is here. We got Black Tailgate. What's going on, man? We got Matthew saying, "Hero, please, let's go." There we go. That's better. That's better. That's more of like what I'm expecting. We got Sun God Ni Ka. Nice one. Toxin. What's going on, Toxin? How you doing? Blackbeard Kratos. What's going on, man? We got Marlin. What's going on? Shout out to Marlin. We got Timebound Howler. We got a lot of people here today. Holy shit, boys. You guys are going crazy, man. You guys are going insane. You love to see it. I love it, man. Jinx Hand is here. All right, boys. 4 more people. Then we got to get on with the show, man. We got to get on with the show. Who's here? Let me check Rumble. Rumble, are you guys here? Or are you like other people who get in their feelings and then run away? What's going on, man? Crash Collins here on Rumble. What's going on, man? Crash Collins. Scooby Pup's over there on Rumble. Shout out to Scooby Pup. Appreciate you. We got T-Jab over there on Rumble. Thank you, T-Jab. Griffin of Might's over there on Rumble. We got, let me see. Who else is here? Raza is over there on Rumble. What's going on, Raza? How you doing? Let me see. Who else? Let me scroll down. Diet Spam over there on Rumble. What's going on? And last but not least, we got Tatsuya Kai over there on Rumble. Sargon's over there on Rumble as well. And Black Tailgate's over there on Rumble. With a side of Titus over there on Rumble as well. Where's Torno, man? Torno's you. There he is. There, I see Torno. I have to scroll down. There's Torno. All right, boys, listen. I called out as many people as I possibly could. It is now time to sacrifice your fellow Bigot Army member. Even on Thursday, we got to send somebody to HR. All right, we got to send somebody to HR, boys. Let's go. Who's getting sent to HR? And I swear to God, stop wanting it. It's not good when you want it. All right. Oliver Adams says, using the next person as a shield to go down by 1. Draconic, no PlayStation, no Crunchyroll, no Sony. Isn't that all the same thing? Booty hole protected by the power of Gundam. Max Uno reverse. Brother, you didn't protect yourself with the... You didn't protect yourself from the Uno reverse? Are you serious? The simplest thing imaginable? Really? Bro, that's like... Oh my God, dude. That's like child's play. That's child's play. Everybody knows you gotta at least defend from the Uno reverse. So here's the situation, right? Because he used him as a human shield. So because he used him as a human shield and he essentially Uno reversed it, does that mean that they both go? Does that mean that both of them go to the HR meeting? I think that's what it means. Guys, for the first time ever, we're going to be sending 2 people to the HR meeting. Holy shit. I just realized that. Oliver Adam and Draconic, both of you are going to the HR meeting, boys. Holy shit.
Please, I beg you, don't do this. I didn't mean it.
Sit your bigot butt down in the chair so we can tell you how racist you are, you disgusting chud.
Damn. 2 of you guys got sent to HR. That's rough, man. He says, at least I'm not alone. Oh, my God. How emotional. How emotional. He's like, oh, at least I'm not alone in my final moments. Oh, man. Oh, man. Shout out to DJ Conic, man. Appreciate that. All right, man. Listen, guys, we got a lot we got to talk about today. Before we get into the membership train, pre-stream legends, and I unleash the power of the TTS, which I already see some of you guys are wanting to abuse today, so I guess I'll prepare my booty hole for that. Guys, we're going to be talking about the PlayStation situation, of course, as we are every single day, pretty much at this point. We got a lot of stuff related to PlayStation to go over today. Some interesting information about third-party game studios apparently getting fed up with Sony essentially being quiet about the entire situation regarding physical media, because you have third-party studios that are reportedly paying Sony thousands of dollars in order to promote their games on their main Twitter page. And we all know how Sony's main Twitter page is looking right now with PlayStation. We all know how that's looking. So people are literally paying this company thousands of dollars, rumoredly anyway, to promote their games, only for their games to get completely destroyed by community notes and thousands of comments that have nothing to do with the game. So it's not good. It's not good. So they're not happy about that. So we're going to talk about that and more. We're going to look at some of these studios, and we're also going to talk about Mortal Shell, because Mortal Shell, a video game that really not many people are like super like going crazy for. I know Mortal Shell has like some fans, but it's not like, you know, it's not like a crazy popular video game. And even this video game's physical edition is apparently unable to keep up with the demand. They're trying to figure out a way to supply the demand because the demand is so high for the physical edition of this game. Meanwhile, Sony's trying to convince you that nobody wants physical copies. Pretty interesting. So we're going to talk about that. And not only that, but today, PlayStation released a new trailer for Marvel's Wolverine, which they're all trying to convince you got to go buy right now. You got to go pre-order the game right now, boys. Pre-order it right now. We're going to look at the trailer, see what they got to showcase, because everybody's making fun of Lady Deathstrike, because Lady Deathstrike beats the shit out of Wolverine. I'm not shocked, by the way. And then, you know, the close-up picture happens, and man, is it not good. It is not good. Not to mention that Jean Grey literally looks like MJ. Like, is Insomniac, like, are they incapable of making any female character that doesn't look like MJ? Like, what the fuck? What is going on with that? Anyway, so we're going to talk about that. We got a lot of PlayStation stuff. A lot of PlayStation stuff, man. GameStop CEO Ryan Cohen decided to jump in on this. And you got every single journalist out there taking his words and spinning it to make it seem like he said physical media is irrelevant. Meanwhile, that's not what he said. He just said it's irrelevant to their business model. But that's not how it's being reported. So we're going to talk about that as well. We're going to talk about PlayStation's YouTube channel. We got a lot, dude. We got a lot. Anime fans are now calling for a boycott of Crunchyroll after the news that broke the other day that we talked about. Xbox news. We got some Xbox news, boys. Apparently, there's a new rumor going around, a new leak that claims that Project Helix is going to actually include a disk drive, which should be very interesting if that's the case. I feel like Xbox needs to make that happen. That would be the ultimate slap in the face for Sony. But we'll talk about that. Halo Campaign Evolved is apparently rumoredly not going to be able to be played offline. People are not happy about that. We're going to talk about that as well. We got developers crying about the layoffs again. We got EA basically begging developers to start putting in-game advertisements in their games. Guys, there's so much shit, man. I don't even know how to, like... How am I going to keep up with all this? Oh, and Nintendo. Nintendo got felted again because they lost another monster catching patent. They got rejected again. They're so desperate for these patents to go through because they don't want another Power World situation to happen. And even then, it still got rejected. It's like, give it up, Nintendo. Give it up. Stop. Stop it. Like, stop being stubborn. You know, this is like the third or fourth one that's been rejected recently. Stop. Anyway, so we're going to talk about that. And apparently there's going to be a new Biker Mice from Mars video game. Shout out to all my fellow old people in the chat. Holy shit, boys. A Biker Mice from Mars video game, brother? Do you know how exciting that is? That's insane, man. So we got to talk about that as well. And I got some other shit, man. I got a lot of shit. Oh, I got an update on the story, by the way, for, what do you call it? For that Xbox, that person who went viral because their 25-year-old account got deleted. Remember I talked about that? Well, apparently there's been an update on that. And this update is so egregious, in my opinion, because it's kind of like similar to the Colin Moriarty story. We're going to talk about that because I think it's pretty fucked up. So, guys, we got a lot. Yeah, it's a blast from the past. We got a lot that we got to go over today, boys. There's a lot of content, a lot of stories to go over. So strap the fuck in. Get some popcorn. There's a lot of great people in the chat. Let's do a membership train, pre-stream legends, TTS, felting, and then get into the content, boys. I'll be ready, man. Let's make it happen. Light the chat up if you're able.
Ladies
let's
and gentlemen,
get on the membership train. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
The membership train. Lights up, first spark, first flame. Name after name, rushing down the frame. Midnight code, Hypnocast alive.
Crash Collins with a membership over on Rumble. Let's go.
I see the counter climbing.
Deidre Connick with a membership over on Rumble. Thank you, sir. Shout out to Rumble holding it down. Panthra gifting a membership over on YouTube. Thank you, Panthra. Deidre Connick gifting a membership over on YouTube as well. Let's go. Sing the song, boys. Sing the song. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that membership train. I'm resuming the TTS, and let's get the felting going, boys. Let's get it going. Let's get it going, man.
PlayStation Boycott continues. Fanboy Meltdown. Nintendo FELTED again. HYPN o body pillow and SCMPUSS watch appearance. Find out on Hypnocast tonight.
At the Masters
What?
Whip celebrates 19 months of membership. I am a grandfather now and have been gone for a minute. Good to see you are still here. Take care, God bless.
Yo.
Safu and eat it Sony, you two fanboys.
Masters Whip, congratulations, brother. Thank you for 19 months. I appreciate that, man. Congratulations on being a grandfather. That's awesome. That's awesome. Shout out to you, man. Holy shit. DJ Connor, thank you for the 10. Appreciate that, man. Mr. Melancholy, appreciate the 2. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. He's lying through his teeth. He's lying through his teeth.
If Xbox disc is
Thank
true,
you, Adair.
a reverse of PS4 disc.
That would be insane. That would actually be hilarious. I keep saying it needs to happen. Nobody's listening to me when I'm saying it needs to happen, man. It has to happen. Chewbacca! You know, life, what?
Control demolition successful. No significant persons injured or killed.
Did you blow up Chewie? What the fuck? Did you blow up Chewie? Holy shit. Frozen Dark, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. That came out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. You want a TTS link? Oh, hold on. Tanya, here you go. TTS link, boom. All right, let's do memberships. Memberships. We got Masters Whip again. Thank you for 19 months, brother. Congratulations on becoming a grandfather. That's awesome. And we got Panther gifting a membership on YouTube. I appreciate that. Deidre Connick gifting a membership over on YouTube as well. And then Deidre Connick following it up with a 5 membership banger. Let's go.
More memberships! More memberships!
And considering that's the first one of the stream, you already know what that means. Let's go. God damn it, Chewie! Shout out to Deidre Connick. I didn't mean to press that. Shout out to Deidre Connick, man. Thank you for the 5 memberships. Summoning Kiryu. That was a close one, man. Almost no Kiryu for the first time in a long time. That would have sucked. Adair's Hotel, thank you for the 5. Appreciate that, man. And then over on Rumble, hold on, we got some legendary moments happening on Rumble right now. We got Crash Collins gifting a membership right at the very start. Appreciate that, my man. And then we got Deidre Connick gifting a membership as well. And then after that, we had Crash Collins gifting another membership and then another membership. Goddamn. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Deidre Connick and Crash Collins. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, boys, we are fully caught up on everything. Let's do gifted games, and then we're getting into the content. All right, what do we got, man? I know I saw gifted games during Griffcast. Let me see what's going on here. Hold on. Let's check this out real quick. Oh, fuck me. Ron DFK. Time to spray all over the Star Wars universe and send the muck to the dark side. He gifted Power Washing Simulator 2, the Star Wars pack. Now, if you guys don't know the lore, let me explain the lore, okay? So, one of the biggest issues with the Steam platform is that when it comes to the achievements, anytime there's a DLC that's introduced with achievements, it is not separated like the PlayStation platform. That's probably the only thing that PlayStation actually does fairly decently. I don't know. I think Xbox might do it too, but that's the one thing, like, the DLCs are not separated. So what ends up happening is that whenever the developers end up introducing a DLC that adds achievements, what ends up happening is that if you have a perfect achievement, like a platinum, but on Steam, it ends up going away. They take it away from you until you complete the new achievements, and then you get it back. They don't have it separated where like you keep your platinum and then you just get the DLC achievements on the side. They don't have it separated like that. So this is now like the second round that I'm going to be playing Power Washing Simulator 2 because I perfected this game when it first came out. Then I had to redo it with the first DLC, which I did. And now I have to redo it with this DLC again, which is very annoying. It's very annoying, right? Because like for me, it's like sometimes maybe I don't want to buy the DLC, right? Maybe like I didn't necessarily want to get the DLC for this game. So, but I like the game. But yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying. Thank you, Chewbacca. I agree. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. Yes. Yes, I agree. Chewie's right. Chewie's right this time. It's very annoying. Yep. Thank you for the 5, dear Soto. I appreciate it. So yeah, that's pretty annoying. That's pretty annoying. So, but hey, anyway, Ron DFK, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the DLC. You know I'm gonna play it. You know, you absolutely know I'm gonna play it. So I'm gonna play it and try to get these achievements done as soon as possible, so I could go back to Power World as soon as possible. That's really what it's about. But thank you, man. I appreciate it. Oh my God, no, Forgotten Vet. Oh shit. Forgotten Vet also gifted Power Washing Simulator 2 Star Wars pack. Oh man. Great minds think alike. Oh shit. Damn. I'm sorry, Forgotten Vet. I'm sorry, brother. Unfortunately, yours came in after. Damn. But it's the thought that counts. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Power Washing. Thank you for Power Washing Simulator 2. I appreciate Forgotten Vet. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. You know we usually accept the first one, but I apologize, man. But the thought that, hey, I appreciate that was a good, the thought that counts, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to Forgotten Vet. Already have. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure you get your money back. That's all. But thank you. Appreciate that, man. Shout out to you. All right, boys. Listen, like the stream. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Like the stream. We're caught up on everything. Let's get into the content. We're going to start off with something funny. Boys. Let's make it happen. I'm going to keep the TTS on for this because it's not a topic or anything like.
1 fear 2 fear 3 fear 4 1 fear 2 fear 3 fear 4.
Beer gives me gow. Dectanon.
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Holy shit. Tanya, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Sonia says, make Chewbacca $10 minimum. Annoying songs that are way too long. I don't think there's a way to do that without affecting all of them. That's the problem. Otherwise, I would have already did that. Sonia. But there's no way for me to raise the price on just a couple of them. I would have to raise the price on all of them. And I don't think I'm necessarily there right now to want to do that. So that's all. But hey, Tanya Raven, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. That's pretty funny. Thank you for the 5. Wait, what? Hold on. What's this say? Where is it? Come on, brother. Tell me some facts here. What facts you want to know? What do you want to know? We got another gifted game. That's a fact. So we can take a look at that. Let's see what that is. Hold on. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Angmar WK says, surprised you don't have this. Here you go, man. The Turok bundle. Holy shit. I didn't even know the Turok bundle existed on Steam. I had no idea. Wait, what? I had no idea. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. Turok 2, Seeds of Evil, and Turok 3, Shadow of Oblivion remastered. Bro, that's so fucking sick. I had no idea, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to go down memory lane with these one day. Thank you. Holy shit. It's awesome. What's happening with Sony? You'll find out. Are they getting annihilated?
You should show the chat what I sent you last night about the anti-freer and losers. And what I think about your lips.
I'd rather not. but we can sit here and pretend like I did. GDR, thank you for the 5. I appreciate that very much. All right, boys, let's get into it. Guys, let's start off with this. So I saw this video. This account said the prompt was simple. Look at every Ryan Gosling as White Panther meme on the internet, and now make a full-length trailer for that movie. Hollywood is cooked. And I was like, no way. Like, what is this? This can't be a thing, right? Bro, watch this. This is crazy.
I thought Oog Booga would be a little more advanced than this.
In 3,000 years, these people haven't invented wells, pants, or two-story buildings. They are functionally retarded. But I love them, like a father loves his 1,000 dyslexic toddler children who are also alcoholics. They need me.
Obese liberal white women have discovered you have no fatties, no feminists, and no homos. They're coming, White Panther. You can't protect your people alone.
I can rule over retards, but not gay retards. Yes, I will come with you.
There will be a pride parade in Oog Booga this year, or my name isn't Ms. Gender.
Oh my God.
Welcome to the team, White Panther. I'd like to introduce you to everyone. There's the Scarlet Wizard.
Bro.
And of course you already know, White Widow.
White Widow is crazy.
And I'm Hero X. Remember, I am MCU canon.
Can we have robot suits too? I have claws. She has tasers. You have like 50 invincible flying laser shooting robot suits you aren't even using.
Come on, Sonya.
Yeah.
Let's show love.
Sonya is
salty, too much sodia.
Oh my God.
Is salty, too
She's
much
wearing a MAGA hat, bro.
Too much sodium gives me gout too.
Oh my God. She put every sound in here. Every sound that Sonya hates, she put it here. That's hilarious. Holy shit. Thank you for the TED. Bro, look
Take
at this.
my money now, White Panther.
How much of a banger do you think this... Okay, so in all seriousness, obviously this is a great troll. This is a great troll. It's not done, though. But if this were to really exist, how much do you think this movie would make? Seriously. How much do you think this movie would actually make? This thing would make... I think this thing would make crazy money. A White Panther, I think it actually would. At least the first one. I think the first movie would make a ton of money just because of the memes. But then I don't think like anything else after it would make money. But the first one I think would make a lot of money. Especially now more than ever. I think that, bro, it would become like a movement. I feel like I would watch it. Monkey Man says 0 because no theater would take it. Oh, there would be some that would take it. There would absolutely be some that would take it. 100%. He's crying.
Gingercide ends today!
Nobody asks you nothing. I ain't trying to hear all that.
This is a great trailer, bro. Bro, this is awesome.
Say hello
no.
to my little friend, Scar Chest.
Oh no! Stop it! Oh my God! Where's the picture of him crying? Right here. Yeah, stop, bro. Oh my God! I didn't make it that far to see that. That's crazy, dude. Holy shit! Holy shit! Which, by the way, that reminds me. Have you seen the leaks for the Odyssey? I can't show it on stream because I don't want to get copyright or anything. But bro, they literally did the meme. They did the meme of Elliot Page or whatever the fuck her name is. Like, they did the meme of Elliot running down the desert looking like a fucking retard. Dude, it's so bad. It's honestly so bad. But hey, people are, you know, they're trying to pretend like it's the most amazing thing they've ever seen. But yeah, they really did the meme. They did the meme. They actually did the meme. It's really bad. Anyway, good old Ellen Page, man. That's rough. That's rough. But we definitely need to make a White Panther. That shit would make crazy money the first round, and that's it. That was legit funny. No, it was funny. It was funny. It was a good way to start the stream. All right, let's keep going. First story we're gonna talk about. We got an update. I'm pausing TTS on that. Merval, thank you for the 2. I appreciate that, bro. I'm gonna pause the TTS because I'm gonna use these clips. So let's go over it. Guys, we got an update on the Xbox story that I went over the other day regarding that man Joshua. I believe his name was Joshua. Talking about how he essentially got his 25-year-old Microsoft account deleted. And his thousands upon thousands of dollars he spent on video games also deleted. Basically, everything was deleted because his account was compromised. And according to Microsoft, it was part of their TOS to essentially not restore any compromised account and to just lock it down for supposedly the user's safety and the safety of the user's data or whatever like that. So Tanya says, stop using her fake name. Fake. I said Ellen Page at the end. I said Ellen Page at the end. I also don't like when people tell me what I can and cannot say. So if I want to call the person Elliot, I can. If I want to call them Ubuntu, I can do that too, you know. So anyway, let's talk about this. So apparently that was part of their TOS, right? Their TOS supposedly says that they can't do that. Now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I don't like this, right? And the reason why I don't like this is because it is never enforced in an equal manner. It's never enforced in an equal manner. I'm gonna give you an example, right? So outside of Xbox, this is one example. But outside of Xbox, you know, we all saw the situation that happened with Colin Moriarty, right? If you guys remember Colin Moriarty, somebody who is a major social media influencer for specifically pretty much PlayStation, he got his account hacked. And he claims that it was nothing of his own doing. That's what he claims. I'm just telling you what he claims. Nothing of his own doing. His account got hacked, and that it was a targeted attack against him and other like journos or people who, you know, are YouTubers or whatever the case may be. So his account got hacked, and when he reached out to support for PlayStation, they told him that it was going to take weeks. They told him it was going to take like 2 to 3 weeks, and that they'll reach out to him when they have more information. Obviously, that wasn't going to work for him. That wouldn't work for anybody, right? And we all know what would have happened if he wasn't Colin Moriarty. His account would have been gone forever. He would have got completely felted. That would have been it. But because he is Colin Moriarty and he has a bunch of PlayStation connections, he ended up making some phone calls to developers and stuff like that. And he ended up getting them to basically do something for him within under 48 hours. So he ended up getting his account back in under 48 hours when somebody else who wouldn't have been him would at the bare minimum had to have waited weeks. And that's if they would have got good news, which we all know that's probably not what would have happened. This is the same exact thing here because now we have an update on this person who went viral, by the way. We're talking 4 million. We're talking like 4 million views. He went viral, and after he went viral, Microsoft actually responded to this person's post and said that they're working on giving him his account back. I don't like this. I don't like this because what this means is that in order for you to get treated properly with your digital content and your account, if something wrong were to happen on their end, in order for you to get treated properly, you have to fucking destroy them publicly, basically. You gotta hope that you go viral. Isn't that a little bit weird? That's kind of stupid. There should be some level of consistency where there are other people who are not going to get wrecked while some people get special treatment. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. Either this is against TOS or it's not. And if it's not, then other people should not be getting different answers. So anyway, let me show you what I'm talking about. So Xbox support issued a public apology to a user whose Microsoft account and OneDrive were deleted after a compromise. acknowledging that it doesn't meet expected service standards. What the fuck does that even mean, bro? What does that even mean? It doesn't meet expected service. Bro, this is your TOS, dude. This is literally what you say is your TOS. What do you mean your service standards? We're sorry this happened. It's not the experience we want anyone to have when their account is compromised. We have been working to restore access to your purchases and have reached out with the next steps. Why does it take him going viral? Joshua Kane, this is the email he got. Why does it take him going viral for him to get a response that is actually consumer friendly? Why is this the thing? And you know what? At this point, if anybody's an Xbox user, if you're watching this, stream or this video clip or whatever, if you're an Xbox user, I want you to save this information. I want you to save this tweet. I want you to save this information, because if at any point your account gets in trouble and they try to tell you what they told this guy and what they told that Brazilian gamer who sued and won, by the way, at this point, it's pretty obvious that their TOS doesn't mean a fucking thing. Their TOS doesn't mean a thing. This whole nonsense about we can't restore compromised accounts, just go buy the games again. This shit proves that it's completely bullshit. I would save this right here. You could screenshot this, like this particular thing. Screenshot this and keep it in your folder somewhere, so that if you ever get in trouble with your account, just send this to them. Send this to them. Be like, well, if that's the case, why is it that your official Xbox support account is saying otherwise? And why is it they restored this guy's account? Why is it that they restored the Brazilian guy's account? Why? Because he sued you and won? And this guy went viral with over 4 million views, and so that's why you decided to do it? It's honestly, this is so fucking ridiculous. It really is. It really is. And this post right here from Wolfie the King on X. Hey, Xbox support, how come when I reached out about the same thing, you told me there was nothing you could do? Is it because I don't go viral on my complaint, so you didn't care? That's literally what it is, by the way. Like, there's no other way to dance around this. At this point, you either change your TTS or you admit that there is selective treatment. It's one of the two. Change your TOS or admit that there is special treatment. There is literally only two options here. And we all know that you're not going to change your TOS, because we know and you know that you want to maintain full control over those accounts. So you want to be able to say, yeah, sorry, you're asked out, without any backfire to it whatsoever. And then considering that you lost a lawsuit for that exact same thing, it didn't really seem like that worked out in your favor anyway. So having your TOS say whatever it says, it seems like that didn't really work in your favor regardless. So you might as well just change it. Because people are going to be pissed if they start finding out that you're bringing back some accounts, but then you're choosing not to bring back others. And it all depends on whether or not you embarrass them publicly. So now at this point, you guys now know, number one, save this screenshot. Save this screenshot if you're an Xbox user or a Microsoft account user, which is pretty much almost everybody. Save this screenshot, because I know I did, number one. And number two, at this point, if anything were to ever go wrong, now you know if you embarrass them publicly, that they're going to give you what they should give you without the embarrassment anyway. You shouldn't need to do this. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to digital media rights. We should not have to go to this extent for you to treat people like fucking people, bro. To give some respect to people who spend money on your platform. This should not have to happen. It shouldn't be like this. But the sad truth is that it is. It is like this. So that's all. That's basically it. It's an interesting update. And like I said, people are overall just not happy. Only because of how big this got online. Neither Microsoft nor any other company gives a shit about its customers in any way. I agree. That's literally what it is. We're sorry. We got caught. Facts. 100%. Microsoft wouldn't apologize if it were not a streamer with followers. They wouldn't care at all. What about my brother that got his account hacked and never got a mail about any password and email change? By the way, he lists his access to Minecraft that my father paid for. And he lists all his achievements on my Xbox One, and this all messed up his PC too. Everybody knows the truth. We all know exactly how they act. And it's only because they got publicly caught, or at the very least publicly shamed, as to the reason why they're even doing this in the first place, because they don't want to do this. They don't want to do this. They want to be able to take away your account and keep your money. They don't want to have to refund you any money. They don't want to have to actually give you an account to access their stuff. They want to be able to tell you, fuck you, go buy the games again. That's actually what they said to the Brazilian guy. I don't know about this guy. Did they tell him? I don't remember. Let me see. Let me open up. Let me see if they actually told him the same thing too. Let me see. Let's see. If you use this account for Minecraft, we regret to inform you that the game cannot be recovered. A new purchase would be required on the newly created account. Yeah, they basically told him the same thing. So they said, fuck you, go buy the game again. Wow, bro. Wow, that's insane, man. So, again, the fight for digital media rights and the fight for digital content rights, it's going to be something that's ongoing for a long time. I don't think we're going to see any results for a long time. But realistically, it's something that has to constantly be brought up. Because these companies are getting way too cocky. They have way too much power, way too much control that was freely given to them over the many, many, many years. And at this point, they are now at the point where they're taking full advantage of it any chance they get. And they're doing some egregious shit with it. They really are. We already went over PlayStation examples, Crunchyroll examples, Sony, everything. Like, we went over all that. There's other examples, I'm sure. This is an Xbox example. This is a Microsoft example. Because, again, almost no company is absolved from this. I think the best customer support for, like, account stuff is probably Steam. But even then, you never know. Like, you just never know at this point. So, realistically, if a company tries to pull this off, you should publicly shame them. You should. You should shame them publicly because that clearly works. That clearly actually works. So, that's basically it, boys. I'm happy he got his account back, I guess. Because I know he had, like, pictures of his kid or whatever he wanted and stuff like that. But realistically, it's just like the Colin Moriarty thing. This is special treatment. This is literally special treatment. Every random person who's not a streamer or who doesn't go viral on X or anything like that, what if somebody doesn't have an X account? What if somebody doesn't have an X account? Then what? What are you going to do? Why do you need an X account in order to get a response or something from a corporation that has nothing to do with X? Just like with YouTube. Why the fuck do I gotta tag team YouTube on X in order to get any response? Because they don't have a built-in fucking customer service system that actually works? It's the same thing, bro. It's unbelievable. It's such a joke, you know? But anyway, it is what it is, man. At this point, just keep fighting it. That's basically it. All right. Let's continue. I don't know if anything came in. Let me resume queue real quick.
If we hit tier 2, Hypno will play Marvel Rivals.
What? No? Brother, what? I haven't even decided if I'm going to play Assassin's Creed or Power World again today. I'm supposed to be making progress in Assassin's Creed, but I haven't because of Power World. Power World's been taking my life, man. That's the issue. But thank you for the 2. Appreciate that. I think you got me confused for New Blackstreet. They're the ones who play Marvel Rivals when their computers and internet actually work. So you might wanna reach out to them. Power World, please. Oh my god, people literally want me to play Power World nonstop, and I already want to play Power World nonstop myself, which makes it even worse. This is terrible for business. I need an intervention, bro. I listen. I've been telling you for the longest time, I've been excited to play the game. Do you think I was lying?
If they do change Turner service, people are going to ask questions. Do you really follow your Turner service by the rules but don't actually follow? How much control do they have?
I mean, at this point, realistically, they do have a lot of control. And most of the time when a company says they can't do something, that's almost always bullshit. You got to replace the word can't with won't. Right? It's not that they can't do something. It's that most of the time they won't do something. There's a difference. Like, and I feel like a lot of people don't look at it that way. But these companies absolutely can do something, usually, in those regards, but they choose not to for whatever that reason may be. So it's too early for an intervention. I'm not addicted to Power World. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. You're playing Power World right now? Nice. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. I forgot to send my pals on an expedition before I started the stream. I'm kicking myself in the ass for that. Got to catch them all? All right. Denial. All right. All right. All right. Choose whatever game you prefer to play. It'll probably be Power World. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because I do need to complete Assassin's Creed. I don't want to. I try not to. I got to complete Assassin's Creed, and I want to complete Tunic too. I want to get back to Tunic. That game was awesome. It's just too much out right now. You need an intervention? No, I don't. I told you guys that I was looking forward to Power World. Did you think that was a lie? Do you guys not remember when Expedition 33 was coming out? I wouldn't shut the fuck up about that game. And then that game dropped and I was playing it afternoon and night every day, nonstop till I beat it.
Hypno will play Marvel Rival with New Black Street.
No, I will not. Thank you for the 2. Thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. When I say I'm looking forward to something, bro, like I'm going to play the shit out of it. Just like I said, I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy Resonance. Guess what's going to happen when that game comes out? I'm going to play the shit out of it, you know? Anyway, all right. Guys, let's continue. So we got the Xbox story out the way. Let's go to PlayStation. Because I know you guys really want that PlayStation story. It's a PlayStation story. I don't think it's anything on Rumble. Let me check Rumble really fast. I don't know if that Crash Collins membership is new. I don't think it's new. I don't think it's new, but regardless, I appreciate it. All right, guys, let's go. Let's do this. If you super chatted enough, it'll happen. What, Marvel Rivals? Nah. No, I'm good. I'm good. Hypno needs to bring back the morning Griffcast and keep the after. How am I gonna do morning Griffcast, afternoon Griffcast, Hypnocast, late night Griffcast? You want 4 streams a day, brother? I can't, bro. I could do 2 guaranteed with an optional 3 every now and then. Although I've been doing a lot of 3 lately, but still, like, damn, bro. That's crazy. All right, let's no sleep for me. Yeah, seriously. No sleep, bro. No sleep. Holy shit. Wait, what was that? Wait. What was that comment yesterday? Hold on. What was that comment yesterday? Where it was like, meh, you know, it's content. Yo, I loved it because Sonya made a shirt. Sonya made a shirt out of this shit. Look at what Sonya made. Look at this. Watch this. Look at this. Look at this shirt. Hypnocast. Meh, it's content. Oh man, and she put the anime waifu thing. She put the anime waifu thing from Setsuda Shadow's comment. Oh my god, bro. Meh, it's content. That's actually a fucking hilarious shirt, dude. We need merch. Sonya, help. Oh my god, bro. Take my money. Sell it. Why do you guys want me to sell merch? I don't understand. Is it just like an accepted thing? Like to accept you to expect YouTubers to sell you stuff? I just want to give you an entertaining show. I mean, again, like I tried the whole merch thing many years ago because we love you. But yeah, I get that. I love you guys too. But like, come on, oh my god, man. I don't know. You want a poster? You do not need a poster of me. You do not need a poster of me. You do not need that. You would wear a Hypno shirt? Oh my god. Merchnotic? Merchnotic is ridiculous, bro. Stop. You want Hypno slippers? What the fuck would that even look like? What would that even look like? What would a Hypno slipper even look like, bro? Like, what would that... Come on. Action figures sell well. I think the one thing that I would make would be a really cool statue. I think a really cool statue, maybe something limited edition. I don't know. I think something like that would be cool. Other than that, though, like I don't really want to sell anything. You know, your face on the toes like Carnbuckle slippers. Oh my god, no! Stop it. All right, boys, let's get into it. Let's get into it, boys. Let me X out of this. That was a funny shirt. Shout out to Sonya for making that shirt. Guys, we got to talk about PlayStation. Yes, I know you're excited. We're all excited. I'm excited. You're excited. Your mom's excited. Guys, we got to talk about PlayStation because, well, quite frankly, we already know that the story regarding PlayStation is that they all think that you've given up, right? Pretty much they think that they own you at this point. You've given up on the boycott or the supposed walking away or anything like that. You've completely given up on all of it. But there's something interesting about that because while the narrative is that you've given up, the actions don't exactly follow that narrative. Let me explain. So apparently, there are third-party video game studios that rumoredly, this is all a rumor, but I honestly, I do believe it, considering how business works. There are third-party video game studios that are paying Sony thousands of dollars to feature their video games on the PlayStation official social media page at very specific times, which would explain the posting habits of the account. This is not something new. This is something that happens, you know, through multiple different companies. I'm not going to pretend like this is a Sony-only thing, right? Obviously, I don't believe that. However, what's interesting about this is that look at what's happening on their official page that we've covered already many times before. Their official page is getting completely nuked off the face of the earth, and every single post that they come out with, whether it's first party or third party, it doesn't matter. These hands are E for everyone, and everybody's commenting on everything that gets posted on the PlayStation page. So apparently, people are paying thousands of dollars to get posted only for their entire game, you know, feature to be inundated with a bunch of comments of people who are like, no disc, no buy, physical media, you know, stay forever, that kind of a thing. Like, they're just getting destroyed. The report says some developers are getting frustrated because those paid posts are being flooded with negative comments and community notes from players mad with PlayStation's recent decisions. It also says this could become a bigger problem for the future marketing campaigns, with GTA 6 mentioned as one example if the backlash continues. Good job, guys. If this is true, complaining works. And then obviously it showed a screenshot of all the community notes that have been showing up on the PlayStation main page. Now, I actually have an example that I'm going to show you in a second regarding this, and this is from an account called EPG Tito Out Now. So this is like a video game, right? It says, we made Tito out now on PC, Switch 1 and 2, and PS5, right? Check this out. Me, oh my God, our game just launched, and PlayStation posted our launch trailer. 400 comments, what? I wonder what people think about our game. Oh no. He decided to look at this video. Look at this video. Look at the comments. Look at the comments. Read the comments. Look at this. Look at the comments, brother. Look at the comments. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Scroll, 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 scroll. Bro. Oh my God. They don't care, dude. And again, you know why this is so amazing? This is amazing because realistically, this disproves the narrative, right? This disproves the narrative that you guys are giving up, that you guys don't care, that, you know, you're going to be okay with just giving PlayStation whatever the hell they want. And don't get it twisted. There are people out there that absolutely are going to be like that. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like those people don't exist, because they do. But the truth is that they're trying to downplay for a reason. Think about who that benefits, right? Think about who benefits from all the bots going on X, trying to say that gamers have given up and the boycott's over. Who benefits from that? It's not the gamer that benefits from that. It's not the gamer that benefits from that narrative. It's Sony and PlayStation that benefits from that narrative. And again, if I were to pause this and kind of go slowly and read some of these comments, the first one says, we want physical discs. The second one, look at, and they got replies, by the way. You'll own nothing and be happy. Don't let them destroy our future. Let us get physical. Physical. Disc. Look at this. Hold on. We want to own our physical games. Digital ownership and physical games. We will not be silent. Keep discs alive. Keep making discs, Sony. Physical games forever. We want physical PlayStation discs. Physical discs. We want physical disc games. We want physical games for ownership. Give us physical games. Keep physical media alive. Brother, I'm only halfway through. Think about how many comments are actually on this video that this guy didn't even record. He said 400 comments. This developer got 400 comments on this video. 400. There's probably more than that now. Keep physical media alive. We want discs. Physical disc. Players have their limits. Save the disc. Print the disc or get out the industry. Physical discs are important for consumer rights. We want physical games. Physical games. Turn your decision around. Hear our voices. No disc equals no PS6. We want physical games. Physical games forever. Long live physical games. Brother. I mean, like, holy shit is an understatement. Because again, like this is what's going to continue to happen. Every day that Sony continues not to say anything, every day they continue to pretend like none of this is happening, it's only going to get worse. And the truth is that there are some people that are probably in between that are maybe not necessarily pissed, but they also kind of want to hear what PlayStation, has to say about this. And the longer you make them wait, the less chance they're going to stay on the fence. The less chance they're going to actually be in the middle, and they're more likely going to go to the radical side. And they're going to be like, why exactly are you guys not communicating with us? Do you feel like you're too good to do that? Are we at that point now? Like, you feel like you're too good to communicate with the players? We're just peasants? The peasants that pay your salary and give you money? How interesting is that, right? Let's keep going. We still got like a few seconds left. Long live physical games. Physical disc games. We want our physical disc ownership, Sony. RIP PlayStation 1984 to 2028. Physical to the end of time. We want our discs, Sony. We want discs. Time to address the elephant. We want physical disc. Your silence is insulting to customers. Bro, future still needs physical games. Disc. What else? What else we got? Oh, he didn't stop there. Hold on. He had to refresh. Sorry, he had to refresh. I want to see the launch trailer for disc would be back forever this time. That is the only hope for you, PlayStation. I want to see the launch trailer for the disc thing. Sony, you know what we want. Physical discs. No discs you can burn to the ground. The total amount of disc after 2028 shall not be 0. Let's get physical. We want physical media. Keep the digital edition yourselves. I would love to get a physical edition of this game. No physical, no money. Physical disc for life. Brother, what the fuck? Stop teetoing around the issue. Give us our discs. We want to own our games. No disc, no buy. Physical disc handed over. Physical games forever. Bro, it keeps going. It just keeps going. So listen, we got more to talk about, but this is like, the sad thing is that you already know there's executives at the company that are looking at this and they're probably laughing and they're like, yeah, we don't care. We don't care. Because again, I'm going to keep saying it on every single Sony video because I really want people to just hear this part. Sony doesn't care because the end justifies the means. For them, the end goal of a digital-only console with a lockdown ecosystem, with licenses they can revoke at any time, with maximum dollar amount for every video game sold on that platform, with the ability to increase the average price paid per video game, with the ability to lower the cost by having no physical media. These guys view all of this as a means to justify everything. That's how they view it. So for them, I understand nobody's too big to fail. I get that. But for them, they're looking at this. They're looking at all these comments and they see, okay, 400 people, 500 people, 1,000 people per video, whatever. In their mind, they've already accounted for this. They've accounted for this. They've been planning this for the longest time. And they've been accounting for losing every single one of you that are going to walk away. Because that's ultimately what's going to happen, right? They're not going to listen. They're going to pretend like you don't exist. They're going to pretend like what you're saying, you're not actually saying. They're going to pay bots to run the narrative that everybody's giving up and nobody cares and all that stuff, blah, 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 right? They're going to do all that because they've already accounted for losing a lot of their customers. Because for them, and I'll repeat myself, the ends justify the means. They view this as the ultimate win for them. If they can lock down their ecosystem, try to prevent piracy as much as possible, and get to a point where they could charge people maximum dollar in every single video game that they specifically sell and have no middleman. Ultimately, no middleman. That's what they want. By going back to their exclusives for their single player video games, etc. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want. And that's what they're going to continue to try to achieve, even in the face of all of this. Because while this is amazing, and trust me, it is amazing. I mean, the amount of comments here are mind-blowing. And I guarantee you there's even more now. And at the end of the day, third-party developers, unfortunately, for this guy, for this team, this video game Tito or whatever, unfortunately for them, they're caught in the crossfire. Realistically, PlayStation doesn't give a fuck not just about you, but they don't give a shit about the third-party developers that are releasing video games on their platform either. At this point, they view both of you as one and the same, meaning that You're going to want to put your game on PlayStation if you're selling a video game, so we don't have to adhere to you. And you're going to want to play our slop anyway, so we don't have to adhere to you either. And if you don't want to play our slop at the price we say, then you could get the fuck out. That's basically it. But for third-party developers and players, they view you as the same. You are an ends to justify the means. That's what you are. That's what you are. And the sad thing is that as their community starts to dwindle, because it is dwindling, by the way, it absolutely is dwindling. Like, PlayStation Plus, last I checked, was at 120 million monthly active users. I specifically remember a moment where they were at like 125. So they've been lowering little by little. You know who hasn't been lowering? The PC platform. And GOG, after their recent announcement, they exploded. They got a ton of feedback from that. Not just Steam either. So again, this is why I say it's not about necessarily boycotting them. It's about just figuring out whether you're willing to walk away or not. There is definitely a more open-ended future on the PC platform for anybody that wants to embrace it. You don't even have to use Steam. Again, I say this all the time. You don't have to use Steam. You could use GOG if you want to. If you really want to use Epic Games, you're more than welcome to. I probably wouldn't recommend that, but, you know, you can. But realistically, PlayStation is going to find out that the only thing that they guaranteed, because, again, they're trying to lock down the piracy, that's not going to work. Okay, that is not going to work. We already know, like, listen, the emulation is already happening. The PS5 emulator is getting better and better every day. We already know that's happening. So good luck trying to stop all that from happening. They're going to try. They're going to try, but they're not going to succeed at that. And they're not going to succeed at making anybody happy. All they're going to succeed at is losing a massive amount of players that they're going to have to make back. And they're going to try. But while they try making that back, whoever stays is now worth way more to them than they were not just a year ago. They're going to be worth way more, you know? So at that point, fuck trying to boycott this company. Who gives a shit at this point? Fuck this company. They've made their point very clear. They've made their words very clear. There is no, like, I understand they're quiet and they're not saying anything, but they don't have to say anything. You know exactly where they stand. So now it's just up to you to decide whether or not you want to stand with them or you're going to walk away. That's realistically what it is. I understand the people out there that are pissed and they want to have their voices heard and all that stuff. I get that. But guys, having your voice heard and expecting them to say something that they haven't already said, that's not going to happen. They've said everything they had to say. There's nothing more for them to say. They made their point heard. They made their point very well known. So this is it. Either walk away or don't at this point. But there are many platforms that would love to have you as a player. And, you know, realistically, I said this before in my other videos. I really hope that Xbox gets their head out the ass. I really hope they do. I'm not an Xbox fan. I don't care to be an Xbox fan. For me, I want Xbox to do better and get their head out their asses because Sony's acting this way partially because they feel like they can. Because they have no competition. No real, like, extreme competition. Right? Because they don't compete with the PC platform. They don't compete with Nintendo. They compete with Xbox. And considering Xbox is getting destroyed right now, they don't really care at this point. There are rumors right now, we're going to cover it in another topic. There are rumors right now that the Xbox Project Helix was apparently going to be coming with a physical disk drive. That could be the biggest dunk on the PlayStation platform by a long shot. If Xbox were to open up and announce that they're keeping physical media around and that Helix is going to come with a physical disk drive, do you know how massive that would be for PR right now? That would be huge. That would be the biggest, easiest W that you could possibly make. But I don't think they're going to do anything with that right now. I don't think they're going to say anything right now. But realistically, that would be an extremely easy dunk. And that's like that's kind of like what I said before, where I feel like they should be making a video right now. Just like PlayStation made a video on them dunking on Xbox years ago. It was the easiest W ever when Xbox tried to do the same exact thing like 14 years ago or whatever it was. They need to be reversed. They need to reverse this shit right away. And they need to have an easy dunk on PlayStation. And they'll be like, you don't even have to mention them. You don't even have to mention them. You can literally just say, it's come to our attention that some of our competition has decided that an all-digital future is what's best for them. We at Xbox have decided That is insane. So announcing today, we are going to be having a physical disk drive for the Xbox Helix. That's it. Done. Done, bro. You don't even have to mention PlayStation by name or Sony or anything. People will know who you're talking about, you know? But realistically, again, the chances of that happening, very slim at this point. I don't even think, honestly, I think Helix wants to go all digital too. And the reason why I think that is because, now to be fair, this was happening before Asha Sharma, so maybe things will change. But before Asha Sharma, Xbox was already going mostly digital. I don't even know if people even realize that half the time, but a lot of their major releases didn't even get a physical copy on the Xbox platform. You could only get a physical copy of their major releases on the PlayStation platform. So they would have to reverse course on that as well as everything else they're reversing course on as well. So I don't really know. I don't really think they're going to do that. But if they did, that would be the easiest W for them they could possibly make in the last like 10 years, bro. And at this point, Xbox needs a W. They haven't had a W in so long. They need a W, and that could launch their comeback as a brand. It could. It could launch their comeback as a brand. And not only that, what has happened to Xbox over the last couple of years that's destroyed them? Xbox lost their identity. Xbox lost their identity when they made everything an Xbox, right? I've been saying that forever. Xbox completely lost their identity. So now if they were to announce, hey, you're going to be able to keep a physical media collection with our console, guess what happens? Now you got somewhat of an identity back. Now you can start building off of that to create another identity because you lost your first one. And you can slowly but surely start bringing people back to your side. But again, I could just be talking out of my ass here, and I don't really know if that's going to happen, you know? So we'll see what ends up happening, but I thought all of this was pretty damn funny. You know, it is unfortunate. And, oh, the felting. Look at this. Oh, wait. So hold on. So Tito ends up, the account Tito behind this game ends up recording what's going on the PlayStation YouTube channel for their video, right? And look what they did on the bottom. The game's available on Steam, by the way. Holy shit. Damn. They're like, listen, we know you don't like PlayStation right now. So, like, it's available on Steam, too, by the way. Fuck these guys, you know? That's great, dude. Holy shit. And Switch. Winky face, bro. Oh, my God. That's funny, dude. That is so funny, dude. Holy crap. But anyway, yeah, it's unfortunate, man. And again, like, these developers that are paying thousands of dollars for this, you're paying thousands of dollars just to end up getting destroyed right now. It really is such a joke. But in any case, we'll follow up and we'll keep checking out what's going on because it's getting hot out there, boys. It's getting hot, man. What's going on with Sony, PlayStation, and everything? They really thought they could get away with this, and they are damn sure trying. They are trying. Let me resume TTS, and then we're gonna keep going, boys. Here we go. What else we got?
That's what they said about McDougan's, and we all saw how that went.
McDougan's?
Hypno's main will be Punisher.
McDougan's?
GOG,
No, why?
when you buy our games, it's yours forever.
They actually said that recently. They made a post, which was great. They made a post that essentially dunked on PlayStation, which was great. They finally did that. But thank you for the 2. Alucard, thank you for the 2. No, because I wouldn't play the game. And Blackbeard Kratos, thank you for the 5. Appreciate it, man. Tanya with a 5. Wasn't talking to you about using Elon Page's name. I wasn't talking to the chat in jest. It's all good. No, I saw what you said before. You didn't have to super chat it. I saw what you said before, but I appreciate it. Thank you, Tanya, for the 5. These studios sound a bit like anti-AI idiots, cloud chasers. It's possible. It's definitely possible.
Xbox ascended to godhood. They are everything.
Well, I wouldn't say they extended to godhood. I would say that, you know, realistically, this is their time to gain their identity back. I really think that that's a huge deal, and it's really up to them whether or not, you know. I think their marketing has been terrible for the last 10 years. It's been awful. And if Asha Sharma is going to do anything, she should work on the marketing of Xbox and make it fun and make it interesting again. And just go for the easy dunk. Sometimes going for the easy dunk is the right thing to do. Go for the easy dunk. Look at PlayStation and felt them. That's it. It's free. It costs you nothing. It costs you absolutely nothing to do that. But, you know, it is what it is. It's one thing to say, it's another thing to do it. All right, let me, Rumble? I think Rumble's good. Rumble's good. All right. I just want to double check. All right, pausing TTS again, guys. Let's keep going, man. We got a lot of content to go over, boys. Really quick, I kind of want to go over another PlayStation story, sort of. But this one's a little quicker. I want to talk about PlayStation again, but in this scenario, I want to talk about something that's not necessarily only PlayStation, all right? I want to talk about a video game called Mortal Shell 2. The reason why I want to talk about this game is because Mortal Shell 2 is a video game. Again, I've made my thoughts very clear on Mortal Shell. I didn't like the first game whatsoever. I thought it was absolutely horrible. I know there's some people out there that really enjoyed it, and that's fine. By all means, you know, have at it. But, you know, for me, I just did not like Mortal Shell whatsoever, okay? But now we got Mortal Shell 2, all right? And some people are excited for Mortal Shell 2. I understand that the Mortal Shell 2 trailer looks a lot better than the first game, and people are excited about it. But apparently they announced today on their main account that the Mortal Shell 2 Revered Edition, for their physical stock of the game, apparently the demand for the PS5 physical Revered Edition of Mortal Shell 2 has been so much that it exceeded the expectations, and unfortunately, the supply across a number of retailers has now been fully reserved. So we are at a point where PlayStation is trying to convince you and me that nobody wants physical games, and meanwhile, for a video game like Mortal Shell 2, a video game that, while some people are looking forward to it, most people are like, this is not a massive game. This is not like a GTA or a Call of Duty or anything like that. Like, this is just like, it's a Souls-like game. Mortal Shell 2, apparently they're at the point where they can't even keep up with the demand for their physical copies. So I looked at this story and I'm like, this is really interesting because PlayStation's been telling us for, you know, well, not telling us, but you know what I mean. Like, the story around has been that people don't care. People don't give a shit about physical games whatsoever, and everybody buys digital. Stop crying about it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But this random-ass video game apparently sold out of their physical copies, and they have even more people wanting them, and they can't keep up. Specifically for the PS5, by the way. Demand for the PlayStation 5 exclusive physical Revered Edition of Mortal Shell 2 has exceeded expectations, and unfortunately, supply across a number of retailers has now been fully reserved, meaning that in a growing number of markets, fans are unable to pre-purchase a copy of the game. We apologize if you were planning on pre-ordering the Revered Edition and it is no longer available in your territory. Due to the Mortal Shell 2's release date of August 20th and the manufacturing time required to replenish stock, there is a very low chance of additional physical copies becoming available before the game's release. We are working with our distribution partner to review ongoing demand, and we'll update as soon as we hear the decision on next steps. To be clear, there is no guarantee of a stock replenishment plan after launch, as the decision is not ours to make. That's interesting. It's not theirs to make. So is it Sony's decision? Is it PlayStation's decision? Like, I wonder if they would specifically tell these guys no, just to protect the narrative that nobody wants to buy physical. I wonder if they would actually go that far. I feel like they might. And that's if they are in charge, right? Which I believe they are, because they actually supply the disc, right? So at this point, I feel like they would probably be willing to say, yeah, no, we're not gonna restock. I think they absolutely would go that far, just to screw over people so they can say, nobody wanted this game physically. Everybody bought it digitally. Look, people were buying it digitally. See? I really do think that's gonna happen. Meaning that in a growing number of markets, fans are unable to pre-purchase a copy of the game. We apologize for that. And we're working with our distribution partner to review ongoing demand. So I thought Sony said physical media was dead. If that is too bad. No disc, no buy. This has to be the funniest picture ever. Using a bunch of PlayStation 5 discs to basically spell out fuck Sony. I think that's actually hilarious. And then they tell us nobody cares about looks. Don't change a thing. Glad I have my copy ordered. Can't wait to get that steelbook on the wall. I've got a space for it already. Still on target, at least of my tweet. Oh, look, people want physical games so much they sell out. You pieces of shit. Bro. I love it, dude. Like, again, like I said in my last segment, this is honestly, I don't believe the narrative at all that this is dying down anytime soon. I don't. Like, if you want to That's a pretty cool display. It is Tiger King. Like, if you wanna convince me maybe like 6 months to a year from now it's gonna die down, you can convince me of that. But this is just way too fresh. This is way too fresh in people's mind. This is way too fresh in most people's complaints. There's no way. There is no way. Like, I don't believe that whatsoever. Especially considering all of the comments that are happening right now. Look at this. No disc, no buy. Physical media, real ownership, our choice. So it's clear they make less of them and set the narrative. Physical media don't sell well. I wonder why. Exactly. See, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I do believe that they absolutely lowered the amount of physical copies that are available. And I do believe that they've been doing this for a while to slowly but surely inch people towards the digital media aspect of things. I do believe that. I don't think that's crazy to say. You know, this is all profit-driven stuff, right? If a business says, okay, well, we get 100% of the profits with this, and then with this, we get 70%, let's try to incentivize the 100%. Obviously, you know, like I feel like that really shouldn't be shocking to anybody, right? Man, we are being gaslit into believing nobody buys physical. How strange. Again, I think that if they were to offer more physical copies, they would sell more. It's pretty obvious at this point. I think if a lot of people have the option, they would probably buy physical, especially for a video game they actually want. You know, it's one thing to buy a random indie video game that doesn't have a physical version available to it. It's another thing to buy a video game like this that clearly has one. You know, so, and to be fair, from the way that they're talking, it seems as if this was more of a limited edition kind of a thing. So this is something that realistically they probably shouldn't have even had to begin with. Because again, Mortal Shell as a game, not really that big of a deal. Like, a lot of people don't really know of it like that. So ultimately, guys, I just found this story to be pretty interesting. And I thought it was pretty funny considering the narrative that's going around right now, that's being spread everywhere. It's very clearly not the case. And any chance people get, they're making their voices heard. And realistically, that's all you can do at this point. So that's basically it, boys, from Mortal Shell 2. Let me resume real quick. What do we got?
Actually, Namor makes more sense for Hypno as a main. He's a Mexican who uses water to clean.
What the fuck?
Physical games will be scalped like
you for the
TCGs
5.
now.
Yes. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm happy to announce that I stopped being cheap. And I bought 2 boxes because, again, you guys know I've been collecting Gundam TCG, and I had stopped. I stopped for like a few months. I stopped for a few months because I just had to like do a bunch of things, and not only that, I also had to make sure I had space to keep all these fucking books and stuff with these cards in it. But I bought 2 boxes, so now I'm continuing my collection. I'm going to GD2 or GD02, so that's the next set. Right, so I got the new type. I already completed the new type Rising set. I did that first. And now I bought the fuck is it called? Let me look at this shit. What's it called? Something Impact? I forgot. Let me see. Something Impact. Oh, Dual Impact. There you go. Dual Impact. That's the next one. So I'll probably be putting that on my manga channel pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. That'll be fun. Hopefully I get most of them, you know? Build Gundams, not cards. I don't have space for build Gundams.
Keep making copies of your games.exe files. Then store them across various physical storage media in your possession.
Nice. Thank you, Pyroraptor. Appreciate that 5, bro. Somebody's actually doing that, by the way.
Also, this game studios already have contract from Sony to make physical copies, but when Sony says we're not making any more, other studios didn't know, and some of them changed plans to lose more money.
True. And that's realistically, that's also a major aspect of this, because a lot of people are saying, you know, they have some insider information. A lot of people are saying that, you know, these studios had no idea this was going down. They had zero idea that any of this was going down. So once they found this out, it kind of went into like a free fall where they're scrambling to figure out their next plans. That Sony basically kept everybody in the dark about it. So I'm not surprised whatsoever. All right, let's thank you though. Thank you for the 10. I appreciate that, brother. Someone managed to put Steam games on physical discs. Yeah. So the somebody was doing that. I saw an article about it. I don't have it pulled up. But somebody put somebody basically made the ability to use a disc or to use a like a cartridge, a scanning cartridge, in order to launch your Steam game. So it's like kind of like having physical media in a way. People are gonna get really creative with this shit. They're gonna get really creative.
Like the elephant, it never forgets like dog collars and shock. You know, it sounds it settled down.
Why does Hassan sound like he's having a stroke like Biden? He just sounds like a younger Biden. Why is that? Because I didn't understand a fucking word he just said. I didn't understand a single, like a legit single word that he said, Ron. Like, what the fuck was that, bro? Not a single word, dude. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. No way he's in a TTS. Yes, he's in a TTS, yes. Law No Google says because they're both brain dead. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. He's speaking Kami. No one can understand. Okay, you know what? I respect that answer. That's actually a really good answer. All right, that's fine. I understand. I get it now. It's that Kami gobbledygook, right? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? All right, let's keep going. Let me X out the Mortal Shell nonsense. All right, boys. Wow, we got a lot of PlayStation stories today. Oh man. This might be a lot. Guys, we got to talk about PlayStation yet again, and you're probably wondering, what the hell do we got to talk about? Why? Another PlayStation story? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Well, that's because, guys, in PlayStation's infinite wisdom, that is their social media account, that they're sitting there trying to pretend like none of this is happening, no backlash is happening, everybody's happy with their services, their product, and all that stuff, you know? They're trying to pretend that everything's A-okay. Well, they decided to reveal a new cinematic trailer because they're trying to get their, their gun and ball gamers happy, or like their super normie gamers happy. They're trying to rile them up and get them excited for the upcoming normie slop that's about to release, right? So they released a trailer from Marvel's Wolverine, right? And the game, like, again, I've never had any problems with Marvel Wolverine outside of a couple of, things here and there visually, especially with some characters, which we're about to go over in a second because Lady Deathstrike, oh my God, brother, what are we doing with Lady Deathstrike in this game? We need to check out the trailer because, again, they decided to drop this during all the backlash. So they clearly want you to buy this, right? That's the entire reason why they drop these trailers, is to say, hey, for those of you guys that are sticking around with us, this is for you, right? This is for you. For those of you who are not walking away from Sony, for those of you who are staying within the PlayStation ecosystem, this is for you guys. You can look forward to this. So we're going to check it out, and we're going to see what it says. Let's go. Everything's fine, boys. Everything's fine. Let's see what we got, boys.
I've lived long enough. It's all started to blur together. Every fight. Every death. Trying to hold on.
You know, real quick, I really have, I have one question. Okay? Like, where's the gameplay, my guy? This is now, like, how many trailers in are we in? How many trailers are we in right now? Where's the gameplay, bro? Because the last little bit that you showed that was supposedly gameplay, that shit looked like a vertical slice demo. That looked like a vertical slice demo. It looked like you faked the entire thing. I'm not even going to lie to you. Even though it looks super bloody and all that stuff, at the end of the day, it's like, are you giving a movie or are you giving a video game? What is going on right now? Because this is yet another cinematic trailer with zero gameplay whatsoever. I don't understand it.
I can feel it slipping away.
I mean, to be fair, though, that's pretty typical, though. That's pretty typical of PlayStation single-player narrative video games, especially Insomniac. So. Here's the best part. Yeah. Yeah, get your ass kicked. Yeah, bitch slap. Bitch slap by a woman. That's right. Sit your ass down, Wolverine. Sit your ass down. You were beating up all those dudes with no problem. Then you get bitch slapped by Lady Deathstrike. That's right. Know your place, you fucking chud. Know your place. Oh, man. Hey, listen, this is... I'm really happy for PlayStation fanboys. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. You guys are gonna have a good time.
Who I am. Who I was.
So, like, why does, again, Insomniac Games seems like they're only capable of creating, like, MJ. It doesn't matter what the character is. Like, if it's a love interest, it's got to look like MJ. It's got to look like Mary Jane. Even though this is not Mary Jane, obviously. But it's like every character has to look like Mary Jane. It's like, why? Why does every character have to look like Mary Jane? I don't get it. I don't understand. Anyway.
When that's gone,
okay, so everybody's online right now, and they're simply asking, like, what the fuck is this, brother? What the fuck is this, right? If you... Oh, my God, dude. Listen. I don't know if you've seen Lady Deathstrike or like any examples of Lady Deathstrike, but what is this, bro? Why is everybody in this game so fucking old, bro? Why is everybody in this game so old? I don't get it. Everybody in this game is old, bro. Lady Meth Strike. She looks like an Asian school lunch lady. No, shit, that's so true. That's so true. Guys, like, what is going on, dude? Why does everybody look so goddamn old? Look how skinny she is, bro. She really does look like she does meth, man. So then I have to question, is it actually Lady Deathstrike? I don't know. It looks like it. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. But regardless, even if it is or isn't, it really doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, it's like this character, like, what the fuck are we doing? They have a certain way. Insomniac Games has a certain way they design female characters. They design their men to be hulking, muscular. You know what I'm saying? Like, they design their men to be like that. Unless it's specifically a man that they want to feminize, right? If it's a man they want to feminize, then they'll make it a little bit, more, I guess, feminized. That's really the word. But with the women, though, it's completely different. The women look more manly than the men. And they always have this, like, typical man scream where they go, like, super serious face, man scream and stuff. It's like, anyway. So I saw this, and for me, I don't care. I'm not playing this game, so I don't care. But you got people out here that are defending this like this is the greatest design ever. It's like, bro, I understand wanting to play, like, you want to play teams. I get that. I get people that want to play teams. They want to play PlayStation. They want to play, console wars, stuff like that. But there's got to be a point where even though you're playing teams, there's got to be a point where both of you guys on opposite sides of the teams can come together and agree on something. And this should be one of the things that you agree with. Of, like, how egregious this character looks. It really, and it's only the women. It's only the women. Did you guys see Sabretooth in this game? That motherfucker is gigantic. He is gigantic, bro. I guarantee you he's going to end up having a shirtless scene at some point in this game because the female developers wanted it to happen. But Lady Deathstrike? Nope. Nope. We got to have, like, a 90-year-old grandma with fucking Brooklyn nails or something like that. Like, this is awful. This is awful. What are we doing? I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. What are we doing? If you think this is good design, what are we honestly doing here? I don't get it. Anyway, let's keep going.
When that's gone, there won't be anything left except rage.
Notice how they ended the trailer showing him kick the ass of the men, but the woman you have to leave mysterious? So you could show Wolverine kicking the ass of all the dudes there, but the woman, you can't show her getting hit? You can't show him getting a hit back in on her after you showed her beating the shit out of him? Literally launching Wolverine? just launching him many, many, many feet with the biggest bitch slap right here. Look at this. Watch. Hold on. Pow. Done deal. You know? I don't know. I just thought, oh yeah, this is it, right? This is what they live for. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna screenshot this. This is gonna be my thumbnail for the clip when I upload it. This is gonna be the thumbnail for the clip. This is what they live for right here. This is their moment. This is the reason why in real life you have like 100-pound women going up to 300-pound dudes and starting fights and thinking that they can actually do something about it. This is the problem right here. It's like you got women out here really believing this shit. Like, yeah, we could totally do this. Like they think like that they're the main character in an anime, and so they start fights with dudes in real life, and then they end up on a video on X going viral of them getting fucking felted and landed on the ground in like 2 seconds. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. But it is what it is. This is probably the worst trailer I've seen for Wolverine. The first trailer wasn't that bad. The first trailer was definitely more evenly spread out, I guess you could say, where it wasn't him just getting his ass kicked by a girl. I'm pretty sure he was kicking ass of everybody, men and women. But in this one, it just has a different energy, especially with the MJ wannabe we got going on here. I don't know. So fun to watch. Oh, I watch those videos all the time. They're great. Lady Coke is crazy, bro. So yeah, I mean, listen, if you guys are still going to be PlayStation fans after the whole backlash, you can look forward to Marvel Wolverine. It's coming out September 15, 2026. You can pre-order now on their digital platform. That they're eventually going to take this game away from you in 20 years when they feel like they don't want to, have it available for sale anymore. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Marvel Rivals did it right. Yeah, they sure did. The female characters in Marvel Rivals look amazing. All right, let's keep going. Hold on. What do we got?
I'm not into guys. Really, as Mongold is my favorite streamer.
You see what I'm saying?
Is dangerous.
You see what I'm saying?
He is lame. Hazen
It sounds like he's having a stroke.
He is lame.
Why do they have to look like they're in their 50? Lady
I don't know,
Beach
bro.
Face.
I don't know. Thank you for the 5, Tanya.
Old
Thank you for the 2,
Asian
Adair
lady from
Soto.
Hibachi.
Thank you for the 2, Alucard.
Lady Myth Strike.
Thank you for the 2.
It's girl power. I
Yo.
am so impressed.
Thank you for the 2, Midnight Mike. Adair Soto,
These
thank you for the
fools
2.
need to say screw the aisle. People need to band together. There is no aisle, there is only good games, digital rights, and beauty or shitty games, no rights, and uglification.
Fair enough, man.
Pretermine
Fair enough,
celebrates
Vicky. Thank you
1
for the
month
10, bro.
of membership. Master Chief, are you gonna be playing Halo Campaign Evolved?
How are you going to ask me this question and felt yourself at the same time? Praetor Mind. Yes, I'm going to be playing it. I had planned to review it. It was on the schedule. It was on the schedule.
F your rules, lawnmower man. Granny Death Strike for waifu.
That's never going to happen, bro. Trade. Thank you for the 5. That's not happening. Yes, it was on the schedule. I do have to pick up that game, but it is on the schedule. I know it's coming out soon. The problem is that Power World is ruining my life. So because Power World's ruining my life, I'm not completing games that I should be completing. So we're going to fall behind. And that's going to be a problem. So yeah, we're going to have to stop playing Power World at some point and move on and try to complete Assassin's Creed or something. You know? So that's happening. But anyway, thank you for the 5 again, and thank you, Prater, for the 1 month. Appreciate that, bro. Seneca says, I'll take your Power with Hypno. Listen, relax.
Roll.
Relax. Lady Sushi Roll? Are we just going to have super chats of a whole bunch of fucking random Lady Deathstrike, weird names? Is that what's happening? Thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. All right, let's X out of this, guys, and let's go to... Let's see. Let's go to... Where is it at? Where is it at, boys? Let's go over the Nintendo news. Let's go into Nintendo news. Where is it at? Come on. There we go. Yeah, let's go over Nintendo news, guys. Considering Power World is doing so well, we should go over some Nintendo news just for the fun of it before we do Waifu Battle or anything like that. Guys, we got to talk about Nintendo. I know, Nintendo, a company that we haven't talked about in quite a bit. But Nintendo, after getting absolutely destroyed by Power World on multiple fronts, just completely failing to stop them from releasing Power World into 1.0, which we all know that's why Nintendo ended up suing Power World and ended up losing, on multiple different fronts. And, even though the lawsuit's not over, at this point, it's pretty obvious that they're not going to be able to win on any metric that they really wanted to win at some point in time. Like, the whole point was really to kill the competition. But anyway, with all that being said, I got the great news to share with you that Nintendo apparently has tried yet again to get another monster catching patent approved, and apparently it has now been rejected. So this is like the third or fourth time that they have had their patents rejected. They keep trying to do it because obviously what happened with Power World, they don't want this to happen again. They cannot live in the world where they have to live with the shame of a game like Power World stealing all of their lunch. They can't have it. It makes them absolutely sick to their stomach that something like this even went down. So they've been trying to do patents nonstop, retroactive patents too on top of that. And then they tried to sue Power World over the retroactive patents that they added after the fact. All of this chaos has resulted in them getting rejected anyway. So we all get to point and laugh at Nintendo as we cover this because realistically, again, I understand Nintendo. They got a lot of fans. I get that. I'm talking about the company. The company, from a corporate standpoint, is some of the worst when it comes to being anti-competition. They are desperately trying to always just destroy the little guy. Anybody trying to make anything that's remotely in the same sphere as creature capturing, for example, these are the people that feel like they own animals at this point. Like, God forbid you make a Pokemon-like video game or a PAL-like video game that ends up having a creature that looks somewhat similar to what they have. It's so ironic because they've made creatures that are similar to other creatures that existed before them. Anyway, let's talk about this. So the Japan Patent Office has rejected Nintendo's monster catching patent application after an examiner cited footage from a 2013 Pokemon fan game as prior art, which this got, oh my God, brother. This has to piss them off, bro. So they had a patent with Pokemon denied because of a Pokemon fan game that wasn't even made by Nintendo. Bro, that has to, like, there's no way, bro. At this point, you're getting DP'd. You're getting DP'd by everybody. You're getting DP'd by Pocket Pair, and you're getting DP'd by Pokemon fans that made fan art of you. This is crazy, bro. The decision is significant because it uses an unofficial Pokemon project as evidence against an application from the same patent family as the two patents Nintendo is seeking to enforce against Power World developer Pocket Pair. So this is also tied to the lawsuit too, by the way, and the fact that it got denied is just another win for Pocket Pair. So at this point, you got Pocket Pair officially releasing in 1.0, which Nintendo completely tried to stop. That was the entire reason the lawsuit began in the first place. They wanted the game to stop being sold. That wasn't allowed, and then they tried to get the game to be changed. For the most part, that wasn't allowed. They changed a couple of things, but realistically, that wasn't allowed. And then they essentially tried to stop the game from releasing in 1.0. That didn't happen. They try to apply for patents that would protect them from a future Power World style video game. That didn't happen. So at this point, it's like, Nintendo, shut the fuck up and go back to doing what you do best, which is the bare minimum. Just go back to making your Pokemon games for like $15 million. Go back to making the same 5 or 6 franchises over and over. Like, shut the fuck up with this nonsense. Get over the shame already. You guys are like, if just be a samurai, right? You know how samurai, when they can't deal with their shame, we all know what happens to a samurai when they can't deal with their shame. If you can't deal with your shame, then perhaps you should just follow along those lines. Otherwise, like, shut the fuck up and get over it already at this point. You guys are so obviously not wanting competition, but the truth is that competition is here now. You opened the door. Actually, fun fact, you didn't even open the door. You slept while guarding the door. That makes it even worse. You slept and somebody snuck in to your house and stole all your goods and your lunch. You slept on it. And so now you're mad because you slept on it. That's nobody's fault other than your own. So stop this nonsense already. Get over this shit. I know you got fans out there that are retarded and they're like, you know, trying to justify and like attack Power World and stuff. None of that's working. Literally, you guys are screaming into the ether. None of it's working. Anyway, so they got rejected. In spring of 2026, Nintendo filed a patent application covering a touchscreen-based monster catching system that some industry watchers interpreted as a potential threat to Power World Mobile. Oh, they try to stop Power World Mobile now. They're like, okay, we couldn't stop it on PC, but we got to stop it on mobile, right? We got to stop it, right? Nope. The filing identified as application number 2026, etc., was not directly involved in the ongoing lawsuit against Pocket Pair, although Nintendo described it as belonging to the same patent family. It covered mechanics including touchscreen movement, capture items, summon battle creatures, command selection, and catching field characters both in and outside combat. Brother, get the fuck... After the application was initially rejected in April 2026, Nintendo received another rejection in mid-July. According to Japan Patent Office obtained by GameSpray, the examiner maintained Nintendo's claim lacked an inventive step because they combined gameplay and touchscreen techniques already demonstrated in earlier material. Notably, the cited prior art included not only titles from third-party publishers, but also a Pokemon fan project titled Pokemon Generations. This is Nintendo right now. This is Nintendo, bro. They're a depresso. they're a depresso right now, bro. They're just like so sick to their stomach. It's so funny, man. The JPO specifically cited on June 2013 YouTube video titled Pokemon Generations 3D Indie Pokemon Gameplay, which was published more than 8 years before the application's December 2021 priority date. Nintendo reportedly argued that the footage should not qualify as prior art because the fan project infringed Pokemon-related copyrights. The examiner rejected that argument, finding that the alleged infringement did not alter what the publicly available video demonstrated, that some of the systems Nintendo sought to patent were not unique or original in any sense. God damn, bro. They're trying so hard, dude. They're trying so hard to stop Power World in any way they can. And at this point, they don't want Power World... Like, look how depressed they are. They don't want Power World to become a thing on mobile either. Can you imagine if they end up taking their mobile money too? It's bad enough they took their money on a platform that Nintendo doesn't even want to operate on. Nintendo doesn't even want to operate on the PC platform. And Power World is available on every console except for Nintendo. So imagine if Power World takes their money on every console that Nintendo doesn't operate on. And then on top of that too, decides to take their mobile money too. Because I know Nintendo has dabbled in mobile. But bro, like at this point, like what are we doing? What are we doing? Nintendo, just admit you lost. Yeah, of course. Yeah, they're trying to... Listen, they're trying to find something that sticks. They're trying every possible avenue to try and hope that it sticks. But realistically, this shit's not sticking. It's not sticking, bro. Just give it up at this point. I wouldn't even be surprised if Pokemon or Nintendo and Game Freak or whatever, the Pokemon company, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't try to go after Pocket Pair for their upcoming TCG game. Because we all know that Power World has a TCG card game that's coming out. Not only that, I'm sure that they're going to have, they already have, I believe, plushies and things like that. Bro, it's becoming a worldwide, like, franchise. Not like Pokemon. Pokemon took many decades to get where it's at. But obviously, like, if Power World keeps doing what they're doing, it really expands on it and does it the right way, it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge for them. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try to stop them from doing the TCG as well. So realistically, guys, I mean, this is just a beautiful example of Nintendo getting felted. And then on top of that, getting felted by a fan video game. That makes it even funnier. And this is the third or fourth time now they've tried to do a similar patent and they've gotten denied. At this point, are they going to stop? No, they're going to keep going and going and going. Nintendo's got money to burn. They literally put money to the side for their ninjas. I'm sure they're going to keep going and going and going until eventually something sticks where they can feel like they have something to stop what happened with Power World from ever happening again. And, you know, it might be 5 years from now. It might be 10 years from now. But they're not going to stop. They're not going to take the L. Yeah, exactly. They got infinite money. They're not going to stop. So anyway, I look forward to the next one because we all know what's coming. They're not going to leave Pocket Pair alone. They're not going to leave them alone. Once Nintendo officially loses this, or if they win and they win with a bare minimum outcome of like 30K or something, That's not going to be enough for Nintendo. If Nintendo wins against Pocket Pair, even on a small spectrum, they're going to utilize that win to try to go after something more. That's what they're going to try to do. So we'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, I just think this whole thing is pretty damn funny at the end of the day. All right, boys, let's keep going. Resume TTS. What do we got?
You know, Hypno, you did the same thing to Crimson Desert and we needed to talk about it, but we finally got you off the addiction.
You did. You
Nintendo
did.
got felted by real gamers
for the
making
5.
fun game.
Isn't that ironic, Dre?
I'm surprised they denied it from Japan themselves.
That's been the last 4. It's been all Japan, Adair Soto. That's been the last 4.
I miss the days when Sega felted Nintendo on a daily basis.
Same.
Josh.
If I hear another spooky song, I'm gonna go postal.
Sonia is going postal. Bookie is running. Sonia is going postal. Bookie is running.
Run, Spooky, run.
That's funny.
I'm hyped for
Think
the
about
coming
that.
Pokemon mods in Paul World.
So,
Nintendo is like an ex-wife in divorce court.
yes, they are, Dre. Thank you for the 2, both sides. Those Pokemon
Nintendo's
mods, I
legal
don't think they're going to
department
last
is
long.
probably being put through a humiliation or punishment ritual. Japanese corpo and all.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they had a couple, like, you disappointed family conversations for sure. For sure, bro. I'm sure. Like, they must have had... Dude, can you imagine those executive meetings when Power World first became a thing? Can you imagine? Once it got to Nintendo's radar, they must have been like, how can you let this happen? You disappoint family. We must stop this. You know? They must have... Bro, you want to talk about aneurysms? Holy shit, man. It must have been insane. In terms of the Pokemon mods, I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't think it's gonna last long. I don't think they're gonna last long at all. I mean, obviously you can't stop them. They're gonna be available, you know, eventually, but I think what's gonna happen is Nintendo's gonna go after the mods. Kind of similar to how, if you remember the story, I don't know if you guys remember the story where Capcom apparently went after a modding YouTuber who uploaded a bunch of like NSFW mods for some of the characters, the female characters in Resident Evil. Remember that? And they copyright struck his channel hundreds of times, trying to take the channel down and everything like that. That happened not that long ago, a few months ago. But ironically, they had no problems with like the NSFW mods for the male characters. They had no problems with the NSFW mods for the male characters in Resident Evil, but the female characters, oh no. That's not allowed. Can't have that. You know? So stupid. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna let the Pokemon mods just freely go out there. I think they're gonna try to fight them as much as possible, because the last thing Nintendo wants, bro, I'm telling you right now, the last thing Nintendo wants is to see gameplay footage of Pokemon creatures inside of Power World starting to go viral everywhere. That's gonna lead to a fucking heart attack somewhere at Nintendo. One of those executives are gonna lose their mind, bro. It's gonna be ugly. So, all right. Anyway, boys, let me check Rumble really quick. Rumble, what do we got, man? What's Rumble doing? We got Deadeye's Lock with $1. Logan got demasculated by Miss Crippled Death Strike. Oh, shit. The names are insane. Torino with a 2. By the time we see all the trailers, we'll have seen the full cutscene content of the game. After that, why buy the game? True.
Imagine Paul
True.
World makes an animation. TCG looks good.
Isn't there talks of there going to be an anime for this? I'm pretty sure there was talks of there being a Power World anime. Or something like that. I'm almost positive there was. Torno, thank you for the 2, brother. Appreciate you, man. I'm pretty sure that there was going to be an animation. Or something along those lines.
They don't want to see Pikachu on the grill.
That's fucked up. You know, Pikachu on the grill actually would be insane, bro. Oh my god. All right, guys. Thank you so much for the insane support today. I think I initially had, let me see. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I had Assassin's Creed planned for tonight. I know you guys want Power World. Pretty sure it was Assassin's Creed though. Let me check. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, bitches.
Wakung, hypnotic. You dishonor your family. Play
What?
Marvel Rivals.
I'm not going to play Marvel Rivals. I'm not playing that. Thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. So I had Assassin's Creed planned. Do you guys really want Power World like that? Oh, he felt it himself. You misspelled Wukong. You misspelled Wukong. I just realized that. That's funny. Nobody wants Assassin's Creed, including you. Yeah, but the thing is, like, I've already committed to finishing that game, so it's like, I don't like not all the games that I play are games that I necessarily want to play. It's just this part of the job, you know. Chad, did you hear about the EVU banning sexualized camera angles during women's in real life? I don't know what that's talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. You're playing Tokon though? Well, I like Tokon, or I like the concept of Tokon. People are saying make a poll. There's no point in making a poll. There's no point because it's gonna be like 90% Power World. I already know it's gonna be. Power World's calling you. Oh my god, bro. Give the people what they want. Do a poll. All right, I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna do a point, but I'm gonna do a poll, but I know there's no point. I know there's no point. I'm gonna do one though, just for the sake of like, just for the sake. And let's see what it is. I already know it's gonna be Felt City. Felt City. Include Tunic. Oh, it's too late. I already left Tunic out. I'm sorry. Let's see. Be like Bane. They cut the butt shots in women's sports and viewership will fall off. Oh, you're talking about sports? Oh, that's going to end bad. Wow, guys. 42% want Assassin's Creed? Really? That's actually shocking. That's actually shocking. Wow. I'm surprised. Maybe people are voting Assassin's Creed just to troll. They're probably voting to troll, most likely. Holy shit, that's a lot for Power World. That's a lot for Power World. Sam Fisher says, I wanted Assassin's Creed.
It is your destiny and duty to play Marvel Rivals for the sake of your bloodlines.
Oh my god, here it goes.
IFF your egg roll.
Oh my god, shout out to Alucard. Thank you, bro, for the $5. Appreciate it. Assassin's Creed is overrated. Yeah, I mean, I have to finish it. So if we don't play today, I'm absolutely playing tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be all Assassin's Creed then. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right, fine. Power World it is tonight. I'm not gonna be able to raid myself because I gotta set up a new stream. I don't have the thumbnail or anything for it, so I would have to set up the new stream. But I'll raid Cassie. You guys just remember, we're gonna be doing a game stream tonight, so don't forget. It was a lot closer than we all thought. I was shocked, bro. We got 37% that want Assassin's Creed. We got 37% normies in here. That's great. That's great. We're capturing some of the normie crowd. Summer days. Oh no, here we go.
Are you not a man of the people? Wake up, Samari. There's creatures to make do things.
Oh my god. Thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. All right, man. Let's go. Waifu battle. We got an interesting one. And then we're going to end it.
It's your favorite addiction, Paul World.
Why does it keep saying Paul World? That's really like throwing me off. That's throwing me off. Thank you for the 2. Adair Soto. Kind of want to see how the game ends, hoping no woke. We're going to play Assassin's Creed. Tomorrow's going to be all Assassin's Creed. That's what it's going to be. If we're doing all Power World today, tomorrow's all Assassin's Creed. So we'll make it happen. All right, boys. Waifu battle. Let's fucking go. Let's do this. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Today's battle is going to be the waifu battle of clanker fuckers, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. That's right, boys. If you are a clanker fucker, you are going to be represented in today's waifu battle, where you have GLaDOS versus Cortana. GLaDOS versus Cortana. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Exactly. Get your WD-40 ready, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an interesting one. So in order to vote, please make sure that you put the name of the waifu at the beginning of the super chat. It has to go at the beginning. It has to go at the start, boys. Carolyn says, well, hello there. I apparently just got here in time. Carolyn, she loves titties, bro. She loves titties. Let's go. So, guys, put the name at the beginning. You got to put the name at the beginning. Otherwise, it will not count. I think T-Jab said we're like $42 away from tier 1. So we got a long way to go, boys. We got a long way to go. Let's make it happen. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm always ready. Let's go. Let's go. It's GLaDOS versus Cortana. Tornal with a 2-banger over on Rumble. Says Nintendo hating NSFW mods of Pokemon games. Power World could do something so funny. They definitely can. They still might. You never know. You never know. Why is Crash Collins voting twice for Felicia with a 5? What the hell? Thank you so much, Crash Collins. Appreciate it.
Cortana Bluebees. The
Black
added level in
Tailgate.
PW2 is evil.
Black Tailgate with a 10 for Cortana. Thank you, my man. Ron DFK with a 2 for Cortana. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Kara says I was summoned by the boobies. Yeah, I figured as much. I figured as much. Got cake? I mean, they do. You just can't see it. But they do. They do. We got Raza with a $20 over on Rumble for Cortana. She says GLaDOS is too high on the crazy hot scale. Isn't she?
Cortana.
Isn't
God
she?
save the queen.
Cortana.
Another Cortana vote.
You finally
Jesus.
have a decent pic of her.
What are you talking about? I've used this picture before. I've used this before. Is anybody a GLaDOS fan? Are you not Portal fans? Anti-Federalist Pain with a 10 over on Rumble for GLaDOS and for the good of all of us except the ones who are dead.
Cortana.
Shout out to Anti-Federalist Pain. Thank you for that.
About the cake.
Midnight Mike, thank you for the 5.
Felicia,
I appreciate it.
Someone called for my girl.
Oh my god, bro. The moment you say Felicia, BioT Wolf comes out of nowhere. He comes out of nowhere. He's like, Felicia? What? Squirrel? Squirrel? Thank you for the 5. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Jason
Cortana.
Long with a 10 for Cortana.
Vote for the first AI girlfriend.
Let's go. Round 2. Round 2. So far, Cortana has a massive lead right now. Massive lead. Not something that can't be caught up with, but still fairly massive lead. Let's figure this out, boys. The cake is not a lie. It's not a lie. Let's make it happen. Thank you, Jason Long. Appreciate the 10, brother. Cortana's the obvious winner. Sometimes it's never the obvious winner. We've seen that many times over. But you never know. Wait, Kara, aren't you supposed to be at a con? Why are you hanging out with us gooners? Looking at boobs over here. You could be looking at boobs in real life. GLaDOS has no face. What do you need the face for? Cortana's a fucking hologram, brother. What are you going to do with that? Right now, Cortana has a massive lead. I think we finally just hit tier 1. We finally hit tier 1, boys. Ravixi.
Cortana. No THX GLaDOS isn't a waifu. Winking face emoji.
Nice. Thank you, Ravixi. Appreciate that, brother.
I would vote for Granny Deathstrike. but a sniff sniff. Let me scratch the bird and wear his mug body pillow.
Oh my God, Trey. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate that, bro. The con hasn't started yet. I'm waiting around to pick someone up. Oh, okay. All good, Carolyn. All good. Be safe out there. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do twice. Should you get Power World? You're thinking about it? Yeah, Damien. If you like survival craft or anything creature capture related or anything like that, like Power World is a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer, and I think it's on sale right now. All right, boys. Final countdown. Final countdown. The last super chat that shows up on my screen is going to be the one that counts, boys. Are we ready? Let's make it happen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Waiting for lag, waiting for lag, waiting for lag, waiting for lag, waiting. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, man. GLaDOS, what happened? What happened? GLaDOS, the cake's a lie. It's all a lie, boys. The cake's a lie. D-Spit says, what lag? I just give people a couple of seconds. I give them a couple of seconds. She ran out of cake. Cortana crushes. It definitely seems that way. Although she's going to crush you with her jaw with the next Halo that's coming out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your, I'm sorry for the Halo fans out there. Oh, man. All right, boys. We're going to wait for T-Jab to give us the numbers, boys. Let's say RIP to Tier 2. I think we're a little bit too far today, unfortunately, boys. I appreciate it, though. Help us. Don't remind me. What do you... I'm sorry. I had to remind you. I'm sorry. It is what it is. There's nothing I can there's nothing I can do about that. Dial-up lag. Listen, Rumble operates
Hassan,
at
I am
a
Sailor
slower
Hypno,
speed.
champion of justice.
Oh,
On
my
behalf
God.
of the moon,
Oh, my
I will
God.
right wrongs
Don't
and
do
triumph
this.
over evil.
Don't
and
do
that
this.
means you. In the name of the Hypno, I'll punish you.
Stop with the Sailor Moon Hypno shit. I appreciate it. Thank you, Adair Soto. All right. The numbers are in. We got GLaDOS. Oh, shit. She was almost banned, boys. She was almost banned. She literally just barely made it. Holy shit. I didn't even realize she was only at $10. Wow. Versus Cortana at $45.05. Which means the winner of today's battle is none other than the one and the only Cortana, ladies and gentlemen. Because, of course, why not? Of course.
Damn it, I failed.
Sorry, Adair Soto. Thank you for the 2. Let's do it one more time, ladies and gentlemen. One more time. Let's go. Beautiful Sexo with the 5 memberships, and he got Carolyn. Holy shit. And Drunk 3PO. Jesus. Wow, Beautiful Sexo. Thank you so much, man. That got us a little bit closer to Tier 2, but unfortunately, we are a bit far away. But I appreciate it, man. You got some legendary snipes in there, dude. Holy shit. Coping and seething. Let's go.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth is scalding, and now you are molding and coping.
He is the one that
Oh my God.
Coping so hard. Coping and seething.
Hypno Moon, bro, is crazy. I swear, bro. I swear. Thank you so much, Alucard, for the 2. I appreciate it. Damien says, bet I'm getting Power World. Yeah, you're not gonna you're gonna have a great time. You're gonna have a great time. I apologize ahead of time if you get so addicted that you can't step away from it. Don't say I didn't warn you. It is what it is. All right, boys. Thank you guys so much for everything. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm not gonna be able to raid myself because I don't have the stream actually set up for Power World. I had it set up for Assassin's Creed. So we're gonna have to
I'm Sailor
switch
Hawk, the
that up.
champion of justice. On behalf of the moon, I will right wrongs and triumph over evil. And that means you in the name of the moon. I'll punish you.
Bro. It's bad enough to do Sailor Hypno. It's even worse when you do it as Hassan. The guy's literally having a stroke while he's saying it. Like, I don't even... All I understood was Sailor Hypno. Everything else after that, I don't even know what the fuck he said. I don't know what he said. It's crazy, bro. Thank you, Adair Soto, for the 10. I appreciate it, man. Guys, listen. Like I said, I'm Deadeye's Lock with a 2. Tuxedo Hypno. Time to punish the crippled Death Strike. Oh my god.
What about those spiral hoodies, bruh?
Bro. Maybe I'll work on merch one day, but I guarantee you, I'm gonna put all this effort and time into merch. Nobody's gonna buy it. Guaranteed, bro. There's no. I'm telling you, I just rather do a good show. That's all I rather do personally. But thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Format says this rant identifies as $500. Rejoice. Tier 2 is saved.
Naughty 2.
And he did it for $1.
Gotta catch 'em all, Hypnoman.
Raza with a 20 for tier 2. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're a little far, but thank you. That still means a lot. That helps us. Thank you. Alucard with a 2. Gotta catch them all. Hypnomon. Clearly. Yeah, so no, we're not gonna be able to raid each other today. But guys, don't forget tonight, I am gonna be playing Power World, same time, so about like a little over an hour from now. Check Hypnotic Gaming Live. We're going to be over there playing Power World, doing what we were trying to do before, which was, make progress, go to the next quest line, all that stuff. We're doing a lot. Obviously, I just built my new base and all that stuff, so come check that out, guys. Thank you so much for the support. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Shout out to everybody for all the likes and donos and all that. I appreciate that very, very much. And, of course, shout out to the Hypno mods for doing what they do every single day. I appreciate you as well. So, as soon as it says how much more to tier 2, I don't know. I have a T-Jab will probably tell us, but I have no idea. Crash Collins says tier 2, let's fucking go. It looks like it's not going to happen, unfortunately, Crash Collins, but I appreciate the 10, bro.
Yes, but we have to get under your skin somehow. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Well, I mean, like, whatever, it's fine. Like, you're acting like it's only one thing that you guys have. You guys have like a million fucking things. You guys have a million. Is Sailor Hypno? Like, I lose track of all the nonsense that gets thrown on the TTS every single day. But it's all good. I appreciate it. Secret Final Boss, thank you for the 2. Hypno Coffee would sell more than the coffee brand coffee? Brother, that's like saying you could win in a fight against a retarded person. Like, how is that going to be a thing? Viovis dropped a 50. Holy shit, a $50 mega banger for tier 2 over on Rumble. Damn, thank you for that. That puts us $84 away according to T-Jab. Holy shit. Thank you, sir. Deadeye's Lock for a 2 says take more doubloons. Thank you. I appreciate that, Deadeye's Lock. Viovis, thank you for the 50, my man. Shout out to you, man. Holy shit. The entire point of this stream is seems to be harassing you. Yeah, well, I mean that's the beautiful part about it, right? We have fun doing that. That's kind of how it goes. All right, guys. No, seriously, thank you so much for everything. I appreciate it. And shout out to the Hypno mods for doing what they do every single day. I appreciate you guys as well. And I'll see every single one of you on the next one over on Hypnotic Gaming Live. Until then, you guys already know, man.
You do like what I speak for. You have know about your Sailor Moon speech.
What? Bro, I don't understand a fucking word that you say, bro. I don't understand a word that you say. Holy shit. And then our cuz dropped the 10 memberships. Let's go.
More memberships!
On the way out.
More memberships! More memberships!
Shout out to our cuz dropping that 10 memberships, man. Holy shit, I appreciate that very, very much. Black Tailgate dropping a membership as well. And then on Rumble.
Holy shit.
Rumble Anti-Federalist Pain dropped a $100 Red Boy hyper banger. And he says, get your fucking ears on. Let's go.
Ourselves a Red Boy hyper banger.
Damn.
Your cat girl is for me, my love to you.
Bro, did you have to make it awkward? Come on, we literally just got to the finish line. I was about to leave, and you had to make it awkward. Anti-Federalist Pain, $100 Red Boy. With the powers combined of the chat between Rumble and YouTube, these guys were able to save the day, man. Holy shit. I was really about to go. I was ready to get damn, man. We were going to give up 377 in a row. Our cuz saving the day. Fucking Anti-Federalist Pain saving the day. Raza saving the day. Everybody's saving the day, man. Holy shit.
Yes, my brother.
And then this guy always making it weird. This guy always making it weird. Dare Souls, thank you for the 2. Guys, listen, Anti-Federalist Pain, he wants Warhammer 40K girls. So we're going to give him what he's looking for, boys. We're going to give him what he's looking for. Warhammer 40K. Guys, thank you so much for everything. I appreciate it very, very much. And I will see every single one of you tonight for more Power World. We're going to celebrate Tier 2 and maintaining the streak by playing the game you guys wanted. So let's go play Power World in a little bit. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you on the next one. Until then, you guys already know, man. Go be bigots and go be gooners. Bye.
All right, boys, we have another Red Boy hyper banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. That means you
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Her dog or her cat was named Vagina. Vagina. Vagina.
Put a ticket in, make her gay. Suck it, yeah, John. Put a ticket in, make her gay. Fuck it, yeah, put a ticket in, make her gay.
black man. I bring light. 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 That's right!
Why the hell are you still here? Go on. Get out of here. Go play some video games.